Hey there. So I wanted to take a moment and kind of just walk through the new requirements and new format that we are using to structure our Powerhouse Mastermind. So by the time you're listening or watching this, you have probably seen on our Instagram stories our Powerhouse Mastermind, our intensive, our 2 day intensive has just happened. And what I know from this is usually when we do these every single time, we do them about every 4 months or so. We have 3 a year. Basically, we get a ton of inquiries because people get a little bit of FOMO. They see the event, they see like the group, the room, right? The experiences that these men and women are having after. So I had this brilliant idea of why don't I just record a podcast and share with people all the details. So when we get those inquiries, we can send them right here to listen to this. So first of all, the big thing that I want to share is the promise of our mastermind. And I think it's really important that you always have a promise of your product. So, our promise is to make your business easier, to make it more enjoyable, to literally get your time back. I'm helping people scale their business while scaling back the hours that they are specifically working. So this room is for established businesses making around 250 a year, so 250,000 a year. And here's what I want to tell you. First of all, don't be disappointed if you're not there yet. Use this to I have several people that say I put this on my vision board. My goal is 250. I want to be in that room. Then let's get you there, okay? If you aren't there yet, take advantage of well-oiled operations to help you get there, okay? At some point I will say I think I'm going to make well oiled a prerequisite to get into the powerhouse room. It isn't that way right this second, but I think I will make it at some point because the people that go through our program before they jump into powerhouse, they go that much faster. So it may be something we're going to do anyway. So, okay, inside of powerhouse, we have people that range from 250 a year up to multiple seven figures a year. Now, you might be thinking, how in the world can you have that many ranges of people? Okay. So, we actually have four different levels where we separate the room, and they have four different, like, let's say, facilitators. So, we can pair people up with similar revenues and similar types of businesses. Okay. Which leads me to what types of businesses. So, because you see the kind of content we produce, right? It's not, I should say, we have a very diverse group of people. We have brick and mortars, we have online, we have physical products. And let me give you examples. So, like brick and mortar, we have like a dentist, we have physical therapy, we have gymnastic studios. Online, we have time management coaches, we have copywriting coaches, we have a spa coach, like we have a lot of online businesses. Physical products. Candace comes to mind. She has these amazing soaps that she sells, just incredible. And then we have nonprofits. So Faith runs a nonprofit local in Florida. Okay. So we have a ton of different types of businesses. And the diversity in the room is one of the compliments we get all of the time. Because this isn't just like the online business room or the brick and mortar room, right? We're not stuck in this trap of what everybody else is doing. We get to hear how that industry is doing something and how we can take that from this and all of the things, okay? So, because we're heavily driven on becoming a well oiled operation, right? The entire Woo, we call it Woo, the entire Woo program is included in Powerhouse, right? So, it's pretty much well oiled on steroids because we just go that much deeper with it. Now, Powerhouse is a 12-month commitment, and really, it's just a 12-month minimum. Our retention last year alone of people that renewed for year two was 85% of the people in the room. Okay, so they continued on for a second year. Many people, I just want to give you a very transparent heads up, many people stay in the program. And it's not that rare for a good mastermind to have repeat buyers. I mean, I myself have been in certain mastermind for years and years and years. I mean, the longest mastermind, I was seriously in one for almost 10 years. But a good mastermind, you just want to keep rinsing and repeating and like doubling down. And as long as you're like somebody said, well, it can't be that good if they have to take it more than twice. Like, no, it's so good they don't want to leave. Like, that is what this program is. So anyway, it really shocks me when somebody that I'm working with will become like a crazy success story. Like, we've had some people just like 4x their investment, 10x their investment, and then they don't rejoin. And they think, well, I'm going to try something new, right? It's like, hello, like, what do I always say? Lean into what's working. If you're gelling with somebody, with a coach, right? If you're getting results from that, you better continue to double down on that information until you literally have mastered it. You could be teaching it yourself, right? But unfortunately, people get shiny object syndrome and they just don't know any better. So then they think, I'm going to try something new. And then they come back to us because they realize like that didn't work, but this was working, right? So, anyway, within the 12 months of this program, we have a theme for each month. Okay. And then we have these 2-day intensives in person. And then we stream it virtually as well at the same time. I highly recommend people come in person. Like we definitely, I mean, I would say a majority of the people come in person, but then there's always some people like weird things, not weird things. That was a weird word, or a bad word. Maybe they're about to have a baby and they can't travel, or maybe they got COVID and they can't come, or you see what I'm saying? Or they just can't come for some reason. Those are the people that virtually stream in. I would say most people choose to show up in person because it's just like that great of an experience. But we know sometimes it's just not possible. We have a lot of people that come in and they're pregnant and they literally can't travel, or they just had their baby and they can't come because the baby's a week old, right? So all those things. So we do that as an option. I will say that, oh my goodness, I have to tell you, I am fasting. And that was the alarm of like, I can eat. So I will do my best to not rush through this because I have been fasting for 48 hours. However, just in case you hear my voice get a little quick, that might be why. So I know that people usually ask me, what months do these happen in? Or I need to know the event, the date of the event, or I just don't want to do it if I can't make it. So what I always tell people is, first of all, I don't even know if we actually give the dates out before people join. And this is why. If you come into Powerhouse thinking the only way you could get a return on your investment is by being at an event, you are not at a level where, like we always say, like business sophistication, where we wouldn't want you in the program. We need you to fully believe that you can make your money back even if you didn't come to a retreat ever. So if you have to have the retreat dates in order to, we just go, nope, you're not ready for us. You're just not at the level our people are at. Okay. So anyway, I will say that this year our dates are like June, November, February. Okay. Those are the current ones that we're doing at the moment, just so you can get an idea of like how often we meet and things like that. Okay. So what I love about our format, the way that we are now, we've just refined it recently, is at our June event, we will give them these beautiful workbooks that basically overview the next time in between the next retreat. Okay. So for the entire, like, let's say summer, June, July, August, all of that information that we are going to be consuming, we are giving an overview of the content that is to come. So they'll get the overview, right? And then each month virtually, as we go home, we go even deeper. Okay. So currently, the next few months, we are in what we're calling summer school. I think a lot of people take off in summer, but not our powerhouses. Our powerhouses like do the work that nobody wants to do because they want to build a business that most people can't build. So our people aren't slowing down in summer. They are revving up, getting ready to have like the best end of year wrap up possible. So we're doing summer school. And it is everything systems related. So this month, the masterclass I just taught actually this week was about our sold out systems. Okay. This is all fulfillment. So if you want to scale your business, the first place you should start is not marketing. It's over delivering on the current product. It is product mastery. So we've got you covered with everything that you could possibly want. All of our systems, all plug and play, all of that. Okay. It's like a 25-page downloadable workbook of literally showing you what it looks like in our project management software and then the actual systems for you to plug and play and just put them in. Once you have product mastery, then we go into July, which is our marketing machine, which is what everybody wants because they're like, I need more customers, right? But you don't want more customers until you have fulfillment systems down. So we purposely go fulfillment and then we go marketing. I will tell you that now is the best time to join for the sake of June and July are the absolute two biggest things that most people want when they come to us, right? I literally have a note here that says, number one, like my goal, over deliver woo. Number two, sell woo better, like get smarter at selling it. And then I put, this alone will bring us $300,000 consistent months. Like I look at that every day. All I need to do is over deliver and then sell it. Over deliver and sell it. I don't need to add shiny objects. I just need to do that. So if you want to see what our systems are, how we're taking our business from consistent 200 plus $1,000 months to 300,000 plus $1,000 months, then this is going to be the perfect time to join. Now, if you're listening to this 6 months later, don't worry, because you'll get access to those recordings and those workbooks and those systems. So you'll get to binge them immediately when you jump in as well. Okay. So step number 1 and step number 2, that is how you make more money, period. End of story. I don't care what everybody else is teaching. I don't care what everybody else is saying. This is how you grow a multiple 7-figure per year business. Okay. Now, every single month I have a masterclass that I teach on that theme of the month, right? So from there, the powerhouses, they get that masterclass live, but then they also get me live every single week in what we are calling a power hour. So this is our time together to go deeper on the masterclass, to ask other random questions, to get coaching, to get support, all of that. Okay. So they get that with me once a week. And then we have an additional once a week facilitated call. Again, that's where it's separated by revenue, types of business, all the things. And that is for them to actually mastermind. Now, I will say, you can tell there's a lot of stuff going on here. And we always tell people, you just come and get what you need. You come and get what you're here for. You don't need to be on every single thing or watch every single thing. All right. We have a private coach in here that will literally be your concierge saying, you should watch this. Hey, you should jump on this. Hey, you should do this next. I think you should go in the course and watch XYZ, right? So we're giving them an example, like almost like a custom roadmap for themselves. Now, our powerhouses, they're a mix of me strictly doing Q&A. I do monthly challenges. So I will say that when you jump into the program, you will immediately be kicked off with a how to 4X your investment. It's video 1. Like there is no like, welcome. I forget to say welcome. I forget to say hello. It's like, here's how you can like 4X your investment. Like, let's do this. And whether it's 4Xing money, financial, or it's just getting your time back. I've had people that join the program. They're okay with their money. They don't need more money. They don't need more pay. They want their lives back. They want time back. So some people, we show them how to modify that challenge to be like, what if in the next 90 days, I could get 10 hours off my plate or 20 hours? We had somebody go from 7 days a week to 5 and just feel like another, like a human being again, right? Going from 7 to 5. We've had people literally drop from 80 hours to 40 hours. Like, they don't care about money. They want to keep their money and get their time back, right? So that's the challenge that we kick off. And then every month I'm giving you a new challenge. And I didn't say this, but at every retreat with those workbooks, the back of the workbook is literally your custom roadmap to hold you over until the next retreat. Okay. So then after I do a challenge, there's another week where we feature a powerhouse. So I think last week, Natalie Edmonds came in. Natalie teaches dementia caregivers. But Natalie is a superstar on like crazy powerhouse over on YouTube. And she has over 100,000 subscribers and she's done it pretty quickly. And she just shared openly how she did it. What's cool is they're not here to sell you. Like, she doesn't have a YouTube course. She teaches people that caregive for dementia, right? So for her, she just openly shared, try this, try that. Don't do this, don't do that. Came with this slideshow, just an amazing presentation. Again, you'll be able to watch the replay of all of that as well. So every month we feature one of our incredible powerhouses because, I mean, I was taking notes. I literally wrote Bella, my social media manager, I'm like, you need to watch this training. Like, it was that good. Okay. So, and then another thing we do during these power hours is a lot of times when you're in our programs and you meet our team, people are blown away and they'll say, I need a Cara, I need a Sarah, I need a, right? Like, they're using my team's names. And we bring Cara and Sarah and all those people to these calls so that you can start to see, how do I find somebody like that? What do I look for in that position? What standards should that position be held to? All of that. So we bring them in as well. So we see each other in person 3 times a year. Then we see each other virtually every week. Okay. In between those weekly calls, I am in our Powerhouse Facebook group about 2 times a week. And at the moment, I am answering every single question. It is an intimate group where I'm able to do that. So I will say, because I go in there twice a week strategically, my team has already answered the question. The mastermind members have already supported them. They've gotten it. They're on their way. And then when I go in there, I don't go, oh, they've gotten the answer. I still give my suggestion. I confirm what somebody says, or I give a different take. So it's not my team pretending to be me. It is actually me. And the reason you know it's me is because I'll bring up comments that I've already said or things that I've already taught on. Okay. So you get a lot of my support and my team support as well. Not only that, you get a private coach with accountability. So this is huge. Now, I am not the private coach. We have dedicated private coaches in our programs. Everybody on my team that works with me very, very closely. Okay. So the accountability is massive. Most of the people in our program, they're already very successful. They're already very smart. But because they are their own boss, they need a little bit of accountability. They need a little bit of, how's it going? Did you get stuck? Where can we support you? Here's what we did, etc. Right. And then another thing is mindset. So mindset is huge and it's something I definitely go through in Well Oiled. But we take mindset to another level in Powerhouse. We just hired a coach specifically who specializes in mindset to help our powerhouses get unstuck as they scale. And you can also be booking private time with a mindset coach. Okay. Now, like I said, you jumpstart this program with an on-demand video where we're going to teach you, we're going to challenge you how to 4 times your investment in 90 days or give yourself a challenge of time freedom back, right? And because from there, you're going to go, holy cow, there is so much content. It is like a Netflix binge worthy thing in there. Instead of just like sending you on your way and you figure it out, because you have a private coach and they get to know you so well, you'll be doing a monthly private call with somebody, right? They are, and then they see you weekly as well. Okay. With that said, they become this resource. They know what you need, what you're struggling with, but they know my content inside and out. Behind the scenes, we have a directory of our entire program. So when somebody's struggling with hiring or managing, or, somebody's just struggling, they don't know if this person's really the right person in that role, they can go to our management section. They can see all of the videos we have and say, listen, here's the link. Watch this video next, right? So we are helping you fast track all of this amazing content. Okay. So the program is definitely filled with strategy, a lot of accountability, and a lot of mindset. One of my KPIs for my coaches is powerhouse engagement. Okay. So here's what's really cool. Our powerhouse engagement means they've engaged with the program 1 time per week. Okay. Is between 85 and 90%, even as we record this heading into summer, which is pretty crazy. Because usually summer, people start going MIA, not in this room. Like I told you, these are powerhouses that are not taking off in summer. Like these are people that are using this time to be very strategic, to be way further ahead than all the people that took off in summer, right? So they have a KPI of how they win on my team. And the way they win is by getting our clients engaged. Because if they're not engaged, they'll never get results, right? And we are here to get our clients results. So we have weekly touch points. Like if you aren't engaged in the program, we will reach out to be like, hey, what's going on? How can we support you? And we re-engage you in the program. Okay. Not a lot of people do this. Like very, very, very few people do this. I pay like more than double for a couple different programs compared to what I charge. And I don't get anything like that in these types of programs. So just know, like, we go above and beyond for a fraction of what some people charge. It's insane. So if you want, here's the cool part. If you want to experience what one of our power hours look like for free, we've got one coming up. This is who it's for. You must be a business owner making at least $10,000 per month consistently. If you have a team or you are about to start to hire, you're thinking about bringing on your first employee, your first contractor, whatever that is, and you want to put systems in place, okay? If you can say yes to all 3 of those, if that's you, I want you to DM me on Instagram or comment under this video wherever you're watching and say the word mastermind. I will ask you a few follow-up questions, or my team will. And then from there, we will send you the details. It will be you, me, and 19 other people on this call. That is it. All people that qualify with those minimum requirements I just stated, making at least 10K a month consistently. They either have a team or want a team, and they are definitely looking at putting systems into place. Okay. So it's a 1-hour power hour. I'm going to give you an example of like what we do in Powerhouse. I'm going to train, then I'm going to take Q&A on my training. Then I'm going to stick around for any hot seat coaching, any other type questions you have. We'll be there for an hour. We're in, we're out, we're fast, we're efficient. You, me, 19 other people. Okay. It'll be Zoom meeting format. You must have your camera on. You must be there to engage or don't come. Like I said, our powerhouses are engaged. If you're here just to like be in the back, be quiet, not say anything, this is not for you. Okay. If you know you're a powerhouse and you want to experience this power hour, again, DM me on Instagram or reply back to any one of my emails I sent you, the word mastermind, or comment below this video, and we'll get you more details as we make sure you're a good fit for this call. And then we'll jump on a chair. Okay. If you have not looked at our Instagram, have seen the stories of what we're going on with our powerhouse retreat, go check it out. If you are listening to this a little later than it's happening, you can go to our highlights on our Instagram. We have a powerhouse section. You can see what it looks like, just the experience of it all. It's a room like no other. And I think, it is time for you to really decide how you're going to scale your business without putting more of you into it, right? How can we do this theme right now is like automations, systematizing, scaling through those automations. That's what we're going to be covering. And I know some of you desperately need that right now. So DM me the word mastermind, and I hopefully will see you on our next Power Hour.